How are you? I'm not going to be talking very long here. Um, Shango right here, your intuition's mouthpiece when that monkey mind wants to take over. Um, Actually, this is a very, very important message. And there's so much I want to say, but I do need to keep it terse and concise. There's something that I'm actually being called to do. And those of you who know me know that I'm not definitely into uh, any type of like group workings or anything like that. And this is not necessarily a group working. Let me just cut to the chase here, okay? There is something major, major going on. I know many of you have been experiencing a lot of different things, okay? Going through a lot of different things. But what I've been instructed to do and who I've been instructed to do it with, to congeal, to congregate, to converge, as far as within the next 30 days, starting next month in November. This has a lot to do with the whole 11 11 11 thing. Okay. Now, off the top, like I said, I'm not trying to be exclusive. I'm not trying to be none of that. But I was given specific instructions. What I'm about to say is actually for those individuals, the individuals that I know are going to see this and I know are going to, and we're talking a very, very, very small handful. So, in essence, you have the pool of possibles, okay? Within that pool, there's a smaller pool of probables. And then out of the probables, there's you. Okay. Now I'm going to just briefly explain, try and explain. Okay. For one, you've already been doing your work on certain things, on probably a lot of things. And, this is for the gods and goddesses, straight up. I'm sorry, like, those individuals who may be classified as like newbies or anything like that. Like, this particular thing that I'm talking about is not for you. As far as what I've been instructed to do. Okay, a lot of your work has led. I'm gonna put it to you like this right now. In your life right now, things have been shifting. Things have been changing. Okay, but especially now and especially over the last like 3 weeks, especially last month tops, but especially last 2 weeks. And I'm saying this because I'm right with you here. I empathize and I know the difference between things and when you're going to, for lack of a better word, another level of shit. Obviously, new beginnings also mean endings. Okay. I know that you have been, and I don't want to say it like this, but it almost can seem like it, even though it's just, your divinity communicating through code. But I know that synchronicities have been unbelievably frequent, maybe even unbelievably, just almost insane. Okay. Like, it's obvious that you're ready. Okay. Now, this 11 11 11, the energy of it is already here, and we are going through it already. Okay. We are already going through it. However, the numerology of that particular date, and I'm not going to get into semantics on the calendar and how the calendar is fake, or yes, it's man-made and it's not the most accurate, but we who are in the society, not of it, in this world, not of it, we do also have an aspect where we consensually agree on this is what the time is. So since we're all kind of like agreeing to that, and it is here, the 11/11/11, November 11th, 2011. I mean, yeah, November 11th, 2018, excuse me, and 2018 is an 11 year. This is definitely a gateway year. You don't need me to tell you that, okay? I know a lot of different things have been happening with you, appearing to happen to you. I know that some of your faculties now are really starting to come online. That's also some of this DNA activation that's going on with you, okay, whether you are aware of it or not. Another thing that's happened, even though you have your points of contention or worry, there is this still undercurrent of peace that you have because you know that you know. Okay. You are almost like looking down over your whole life and you're seeing all the contexts of your life that before used to just totally grab your attention. Now you're looking at things from a more holistic point of view. You're able to now see things from a more holistic point of view. You're also able to decipher and start decoding some of these situations, people, places, shit that's going on in your life. And you're doing it very well. Okay. So what has been put on my plate, and this is so hard to explain because I know there's going to be some who may think that, yes, this is me. And, but after I talk with you one time, I will be able to tell whether this is you or not. Okay. Like I said, I know that this is a handful of people, 9 at the most. Okay. You are in the midst of a great ending right now, an ending of what would be called an era in your life, okay? An era of paradigms, an era of people, places, things, and situations, maybe even locations, okay? All going up in smoke because they have to, because they have to. And you know this already. See, the ones that I know that I'm making this video for, I don't have to really explain a lot of this shit because I'm just letting you know I know. That's the point of me doing this. So basically, I've been given specific instructions on organizing us few individuals for whatever reason, and it's not that we're better, it's not that we're worse, it's just there's a particular frequency that I am speaking to right now. And I commanded those of you on this frequency that you hear and you see. Because I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but I'm not that crazy. you know, you know, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm going to give you just a brief bullet point outline here because I do got to get going. In the next 3 to 5 days, okay, there's going to be a chance for you to get involved with this. There is a link in the description box which leads to a secret page that will fully explain more of what I'm offering. And it's not even about offering because you're ready for this. You're ready for this. It's like basically the last, and like I feel like some of you right now are already jumping into this, into your own personal abyss right now. You're already there, okay, really, if you want to talk about it, because there is no time. But the illusion of time affords you the perspective that you're going into it now. You're going into this now. And you know it and you feel it. You can feel it in everything. I don't think you can even try and watch a TV show or a movie without something being like it's not about a worry. It's about an awareness of a lot of different things going on. You probably can't even express what you've been feeling, what you've been seeing, what you've been going through to probably almost anybody in your life right about now. I mean, really fully explain everything. Because even though some people might be able to to get it or understand certain things, there are certain things that are unique to you and the particular frequency that you are now on. And that frequency is also bringing you into somewhere else or bringing something else now into you. And it's also repelling certain things. Some of you have been led where you are right here, right now, by way of a relationship. And there, you may still think that you want this person, although, let me back up a second. One of the themes of what I have been told to do here, and we need to kind of act fast because there's some things that I want to send you once you're fully, you know, committed and invested in it. That there's some things I want to send you because I want to get all of us together, us few together, if possible. And if we're not together on, when I mean together, I mean like on Zoom, okay, or Skype, Zoom or Skype, but most likely Zoom, from what I'm finding out. But if that's not a possibility, that's fine, as long as we're all kind of. There's something that I want to share with y'all who are those people, and it's important that we all do this on that day, okay? Um, there's a lot that I want to offer you throughout this 30-day project. It's a 30-day thing, okay? It's a 30-day thing. The theme that really kind of came to my mind is get that being what your heart, your soul fucking desires, blasting through your heart, or better. Now, those of you who this is for, I don't have to explain this. Like, a lot of this is contingent on the or better part, because there's a lot of things that we may still just barely be hanging on to now. But with a switch, with a switch of a shift, okay, you're going to see there's going to be a liberation from some shit. There's going to be plenty of ahas and shit. Like I said, but there's also going to be some big shit that actually and literally manifests, that is the or better part. And if you're open to it and you can acknowledge that, like I said though, you already know this. I don't got to tell you this. Like, you are ready now for this. You are ready. I'm not going to try and sell anybody nothing. I don't want that. That's not the point of this. And this, let me explain what I'm talking about. This 30-day project is pretty much like, yes, there could be some ritual work involved. There is a little bit, but it's not me giving you something to do. It's not me doing something for you magically. It's us doing something together. And we can be doing it together even if you're doing it individually, and yet I'm doing this individually, but we're kind of doing this at the same time. And our minds, our intention, our energy puts the shit together like butt cheeks, coming together like butt cheeks, you know? And I can't even, like, this feeling is one of the more stranger feelings that I've ever felt in my life. And what I'm going to do for these individuals, as far as, it's going to also include, an hour long session with me where we can just talk. Yes, I mean, I can do some reading for you if that's what, whatever, but it's important throughout this next 30 days, and I think that this too, that you're able to process some of the shit, that you're able to speak about some of the things, that you're able to also get another vantage point and perspective on certain things. But this is still your show. This is your show. You know, even though we are coming together, it's a bunch of individual paths still coming together on this. For this particular, like I said, I'm speaking to a particular frequency. Okay. If you're thinking this is just some like magic show type stuff, this is not what I am referring to. This is not the point of this at all. Yes, there may be something in particular that your soul is pushing or that you know that you're going to get. Perhaps it may be the healing of a relationship or, something like that. You also, you're ready. Your mind is open for the or better part because a lot of times we figure out that that's not what I actually wanted. And this is what I actually wanted. And then even after that, because you done shifted your frequency, now some other big shit comes into your reality that you weren't even expecting. I'm more focused on the or better part. I don't have to know exactly what that is. I have the symbol in my mind, this conscious physical little brain of mine, but I'm open. I'm open to much better. And I know you are too. So this will be a 30-day thing. Like I said, it also includes me sending you certain things, some materials, or when I say materials, I don't mean like shit to read. I just mean some things for you. But I do need to procure these things and I need to get these things ready for these particular, this small handful of individuals. Small. It's not about the numbers. It's about the frequency. God damn it, I know you hear me out there. I know some of you are like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I get it. And if that's where, certain viewers are at, that is okay. Cause this ain't about no judgment. This ain't about none of that. I'm doing what the fuck I'm told to do. Period, point blank. And I can tell you this right off the bat. If this 30 days isn't all of that and some fucking tax and a bag of chips, then you lose nothing. What do I mean by that? Go to the link in the description box. Everything will be explained there. You'll be able to read it. You'll get, exactly what the fuck. Everything will be laid out for you. And there's no room for miscommunication at all. Okay? Peace and blessings. And I hope you're excited about what you're about to jump into. Of course, I'm speaking to those on the freak, This is Shango Ray. Peace and blessings.